I don't know if you really realize it, but let me say to you, you that are here and have experienced this worship service, you are sitting in what I think Paul was saying, together in heavenly places. You don't have to wait till you get to heaven, but if you get with the right people, you're in a heavenly place. To this graduating class, so to speak, or this class of ministers who being ordained, have been ordained, I want to just say a few things to you. Robinson said it so well, and I appreciate that. I'm not back to where I am going to get. And then some of that I'm not going back to. How they say that? Been there, done that, ain't going back there. Let me read the few verses and the time of essence. And church folk don't like to stay in church long. They like to look at television and shopping and talk on the phone. But we keep them in church for a while. They start looking at the watches, the clocks, start tipping. So you gentlemen behind me, they'll hoop you. They'll tell you, boy, you can do it. But after a few times, if you have your Bibles, and this one might be a little bit different, but I think it'll give us some just good insight from 2 Timothy chapter 4. And we want to begin at verse number 1. This is called an answer Bible. But it says basically what the King James, just maybe a little bit different. So don't get upset. I'm not changing anything, just giving a little more explanation. I give you a command in the presence of God and Christ Jesus, the one who adjures the living and the dead, and by his coming and by his kingdom. And you young men can remember anything that I might say tonight. Look at verse 2. Preach the good news. King James probably says, preach the word. I told them on the district after I had kind of started coming back, maybe after the first few services, while I was out, the Lord spoke to me very plain. He said, you tell my folk, my preachers especially, we got to get back to preaching the word. Did I say that? That's the charge. That's the charge. You can tickle folk and have them doing a whole lot of things. But there is a time, and it's now, that folk need something sound. With all the recent occurrences, folk are shaken. Church folk are shaken. But you know what? When Dr. Wood asked me if I would come to Rochester, somebody said, you going to fly? I don't plan to walk. I climbed on, said my prayers, and went on up. For he has not given us spirit of fear,